Hello everyone. So, getting back to where it was. We was gonna do Sadie's mission. Then we was gonna go from there. Oh, I can't remember exactly where we was gonna head. But have a look. We just want to get a bit more story done. Was she in the bar? Have a door?
Don't you worry about me.
There you are. Here I am. Come on, let's go. Let's go where? And why are you so riled up? Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll. That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves
In this?
in this.
We're dressing up as law enforcement.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm.
Yep.
And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours? I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. We all got a job to do, and we're all
Tell them
in
the truth.
rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
It better be.
Look here. Don't the public love an execution?
Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Colm's boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise.
Hey, old Fred. How you doing, dude?
What are they pointing at?
I don't know.
He's gonna set free.
Find out.
Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody.
Oh, not bad, thanks. Not bad. It was nice to see you again tonight, I mean. It really was nice.
Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
What's
Guess
it?
they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I was hoping to
guess
see
I
you
don't
in
know
there
what I
when I
don't
first got
know.
there.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's turned down there.
Jobs to stay in the city now.
Ain't gonna change now.
But New Wave, quite a few
Let's go.
names in
Quiet.
there. Quite a few.
What's it look like? Bunch of cops. Well, how many? Enough. So what do
You're
you
gonna be
think?
doing some. Yeah, I hadn't heard of it.
Calls up on the roof.
It was
Shooting
made
have
because
no balance and
of
move fast. Yeah.
um,
Guess we faced
what do you
worse
call
than
it?
this before. Sure. Let's get to it. Yeah.
I'll send you an invite. That's not a problem.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And
But it is.
do it
It's
silently.
got a biggest streamer.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
It's got a biggest streamer. Seems to be friendly.
Arthur, here's a ladder.
One of the guys was in town
Find a
too.
way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
Where's the shooter then?
They're up for a justice system, so I'm gonna be doing that. They've got people who are ready for gangs. They've got everything, and you know, there's no. You have to be there, so you can flick between both, which I'm happy about. Like I said, I've said to Mark plenty of times that my favourite RP person was you, because I had so much of a laugh. Yeah, as far as I'm aware I am, unless they find someone else, but I did mention it to them and they said yes, I should be doing the justice. They want serious, so I said that's fine, but I'm now just waiting to hear.
What's this then? Gun case.
Where's the shooter?
Your boss is gonna sing. I promise.
Come here. Let me throw something off you.
It is justice that separates us from barbary.
Show me that soft underside.
Be
There.
barbaric.
Well, cool. There goes your escape plan.
The only way
Hey.
to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is
But yeah, I've been running with justice, mate.
man.
Mark's doing the dev.
He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul.
Bye, Cole.
Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Morgan, you hear us? Take a shot on these O'Driscolls.
Yeah, they're taking their time with it. They've said that they are. Said that 6 weeks in total.
I can't get a shot on him!
Where are they? Oh. Now where are they? They are. They're taking the time with it, mate. They're wanting everything that's decent, and you know they show me what they want. They show me how they want it done. I mean, the guy is like, he's got 20 years on me. Who's owning it? So as you can imagine, he's got everything he needs.
Go.
And you know you're gonna always have a job under me, no matter what. I'd always bring you in. I'm just hoping, like, apparently it's going to be another unique. That's the word. It's going to be another unique.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
But
Guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
So it is serious, RP. They have said they want the law and the PD to be serious.
My dear Arthur, I am sorry I asked for your help with Daddy, but at the time, I felt that I had nowhere else to turn.
They do like the
After
fun.
reading recent events in the newspaper, I understand much better now just how busy you have been. I don't imagine you will receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it.
Yeah.
Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you. And I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense. But when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I am so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant, and the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. For that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now.
I did let you go.
I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you'll find some people in love who can use this.
I do like Serious
It kept
RP.
me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Thank God. Alright, so I do like the Serious RP. However, a bit like you, I like to have a bit of fun. Now, my fun was mainly with like you, Mark, people like Lucy. And I've already said to these that the serious side should come into the courtroom. The cells is just like, you know, your normal RP. You know, do what you can with it. The thing is, Unique's gone downhill. And it has gone really downhill. I've seen the stuff. Tyrone even streamed tonight, and I literally popped in for about 5 minutes. And it was fail RP, BDM, there was a lot going off with it, and I mean a lot. No, that was PD with gang. Yeah, I believe it was in prison. Yeah, you know where I'm coming from. It's bad because for me, the fun RP is what you make it. As a lawyer side of stuff, you can make it entertaining for yourselves, or you can make it challenging for yourselves, or you can make it serious for yourselves. As I've already said though, the serious side should come to the court, not before that. Yeah, it will do. I think it depends who you RP with. I think when it comes to lawyer RP, it depends who you're doing it with. You know, like when me and you was doing a group session, we was going like here, there, and everywhere, and we was doing a lot of RP together. I thought that was great because it was just us two on the road, just having a fucking laugh. When you take it too serious, it gets annoying. Like the CPS that we had, wanted to argue all the time, no matter what. It was argument after argument after argument, and it got annoying. I do love lawyer RP. More of a Chief Justice Act, so I like doing the paperwork and stuff like that. But you know, there's gonna be, who is it? I think this server lets you, because they allow the chase. Not many places do. Where was I heading to? Over here, so if I get to Valentine, fast travel to Valentine. I know where you're coming from. For me, I like serious, and I like having a laugh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, we ain't done yet, Abigail. Dutch seems...
To have lost his mind? And no.
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
Did you have more fun doing law stuff when Mark was in charge, or when I was in charge, or when you was in charge? That's a genuine question. That is literally a genuine question as well. I don't know Mark was in charge because me and you could just do it. Yeah. Exactly. But I'm going to be doing that. Even as I'm doing like the in charge stuff, I'm actually going to the cells quite a bit to listen to both sides. I'm trying to get more involved with it. Yeah. You know, I was tempted to come into our unique RP. Then you quit unique, went to Prime. Prime was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Got two people now. I've got this person. And Sadie. I've heard mixed rumors about Quantum. I'm not going to P9 because they apparently screw people over. Quantum again. It's mainly run by Deggy because Deggy is doing the PD stuff. Everyone goes to Deggy. I thought he was in charge of it. But he is in P9. The last time I remember there was Quantum, I think. There's the penis singing bloke. Guy is Trojan.
Easy.
Do it. For me, as you know, I went to Prime and I was doing Chief Justice. And I met Brian. Brian was sad, but Prime, they fucked us, mate. They fucked us rotten. And then we had a choice of Fresh, Go, Unstoppable, and another. And we thought, fuck it, we'll have a look. Go offered us everything from the get-go. They closed down. Went to Fresh Start. The RP, we can't do what we like to do because there ain't no lawyers. So we're a bit on the edge at the minute. We're both getting a bit fed up. That's me and Mark. Unstoppable. Benny said he needed help. I thought you were still doing the main thing until he said that you were tired. So I went and gave him a hand. Don't mind helping him out because I'm not tied down to anything at the moment. Yeah, it did fall. It did. And then New Wave. I got invited to New Wave because Mark is dev, and I spoke to him. They said, "Can I see what your lawyer experience is?" I went, "Well, this is what I've been doing. This is exactly everything." I laid it all out, and they went, "You sound like you got the experience." You left Unstoppable because you were... Mate, if I did join Unstoppable when you did, I think it would have been a lot of fun. I think that me and you doing stuff together again, like we used to, would have been amazing. It's more like when I became like the chief, I promoted you to the heads and stuff like that. So we were still going to be doing RP together. Justice is failing. Yeah, that's the issue. When people aren't active. Yeah. I said that. If people were active, it would fail. You're meant to be in charge. You're not meant to be doing the other stuff. But doing, like, guiding people is a good thing. It's, yeah, I know exactly where you're from, and that's exactly what's going off with Fresh Start. At the moment, it's like me and Mark are meant to be doing like the judges stuff and all that lot. But we're doing a lot of the solicitor stuff because no one wants it. And we was told there was 2 people who wanted it. And then they backed out. Yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from. How did you know Prime was going to be bad? What made you say Prime was bad instantly? Because it was offering us the world. And then it was after so long that the PD was running it all. Whereas in Unstoppable, Harriet has already spoke to me several occasions. And she basically told me to leave.
I'm up top here, Arthur.
You're joking. Who has left? Because I know when I went in, Lucy was there with her usual lot. I didn't see Digby for long.
Yep.
Digby and Freya left already. I thought they was like close friends. I know Michael's left altogether. Yeah, they ran UNN, yeah. I know, Michael, he's gone. There's Big Rack, mate. Big Rack's gone. Big Rack decided to say, fuck it. But there's something that is underlining what happened with Big Rack. I'm not sure the entire story, but it was bad.
So good of you to join us.
What's going on?
Rebellion. The smell of cordite and integrity. It is a beautiful thing.
What are y'all doing?
An eye for an eye. We didn't start this, Arthur. They did.
We? This ain't our fight.
It surely is.
Whatever it is you're planning, it ain't a good idea. They want you to fight.
Nobody will be killed.
We're just gonna trap a few of them in the valley, disarm them, tar and feather them, and remind them to leave these boys alone.
You have energy for pranks?
Come on, Arthur. Just tweaking
that
Uncle
one.
Sam's nose
I
a
don't
little.
know
I
that
need
one.
you to help me.
Don't know United. I know of Vanity.
It's perfect. People will see these boys. They won't notice us, and they'll think we're gone. Everyone will blame everything on the Indian problem, and we'll disappear.
You're gonna do a Kiwi.
But first, we need to trap them in this pass.
Help me dynamite up these trees.
So, you're using them?
No, sir. No. Never. But it is mutually beneficial to draw attention to one problem and avail over another.
These are good people, but their situation is real complex. We ain't helping them.
Sure we are. Come on, let's get this done.
I mean, you might like New Wave. Mark's doing the dev. Mark is actually doing the dev work.
The patrol should be coming in a few minutes.
Okay. Hurry, Arthur. I'll plant the dynamite, you run the wire.
We'll keep lookout from up here.
Now, New Wave's already said they're not bothered about the money. Yeah, New Wave's already said they're not asked.
You and Bill commandeered in Van Horn.
That's the reason why I've been like, I like this.
The perfect man for the job.
It's only because New Wave's turned around and said, alright, we're not bothered about the money. We're just bothered about the RP. Because they're fed up with like Ginge doing the
So, you finally got to see Colm hang.
yeah.
After all those years.
But Ginge, you know,
Oh,
stuff
but
like that.
it was worth the wait. See? We're tying up the loose ends, Arthur. One by one.
It's for Ginge, it's more of paying for you to get your what's it checked, your whitelist. That costs a fortune to get it speeded up. And then if it fails, you've got to pay again and again and again. That's where his money's coming from, because he could just fail anyone without reading it.
Get back up here.
Okay, let's go, Arthur.
So, these aren't bothered about that. Yeah, a lot of people. I got actually rejected.
I think I see some movement in the distance.
So I know that they didn't even read it, or
Quick now, Arthur.
they just
Everyone into position.
didn't want to have anyone else from Unique. I don't know.
My spotter will let us know when they're near. They're coming now. Ah, damn. Patrol's a lot larger than we thought it was gonna be.
Don't worry. That's a good thing.
Okay, that's the signal. Here they come. Stay low and quiet.
You sure you don't want me to man that plunger, Arthur?
No, I've got it.
Oh, remove the weight of the world from your shoulders for a minute. Like I said, we're just going to give them a bit
It's
of a
weird.
scare.
It is weird.
Looks like more than we thought.
It's fine. We're only here to talk and administer a little good old-fashioned humiliation. You're owed that, son, at the very least.
I'm happy going to New Wave.
Everyone just stay calm. We've got the upper hand here. Okay, they've passed the first charge. If we blow it now, we should have them trapped.
Put your hands up! You're surrounded! Nobody need get hurt! Your humiliation of us has gone on quite enough.
This ain't a good idea.
Put down your guns!
You are making a mistake, boy.
No, you're making a mistake. Put your hands up, soldier. Take a little humiliation and leave these fine folks
They
alone.
screwed over the community a few times, don't they? So, you gotta remember that.
What now?
We should move.
No, not quite yet. Soldier, you and your friends gonna tuck tail and run off? Run!
Excuse me?
I'm getting bored of this.
Your friends fired first!
first, soldier!
Father won't be happy about this.
Shit.
This is bad. There's another patrol in the rear.
Looks like we got a fight then, boys.
Take them down.
This time you paid for what you've done.
Look out. They're coming up on our left.
It's more of what Packet did that's making a lot of people uneasy about that.
You fools, you damn fools. It's the
Packet did a lot of stupid things. He's acting like a real life gangster to people. And it's wrong. Tyrone's getting bad RP regular. The biggest event that's happened, I'm guessing you was there because I didn't know until late. The funeral. Respect to Ella.
Move now. We have to move now.
Search these men quickly, then we move.
I have to say that I can imagine Ella was well known.
This is crazy. Why aren't we getting out of here? They might have information on them that'll help our friends with their cause.
We need anything my father can use to strengthen our case.
I ain't sure much is gonna strengthen your case after
Do we know what
that.
actually happened? Someone wrote she was shot in real life. Someone actually wrote that on TikTok. But I think it was just a guess. I'm not sure.
Find anything? Yes. Some poor fool from New Jersey. These boys ain't the problem. They're only kids. Keep looking.
Natural causes what? Like cancer.
This is a lot of men!
Just hold your ground. Surrender, and they'll hang you all. Try to flank them, Arthur. We'll shoot you some.
I've seen that he went to Ella's bubble.
Take on the U.S. Army. Up the hill. The cannon. Take out the spotter, Arthur. It's over. Too many.
I respect
Where's
Ella.
Peta?
Graham, we're sending riders from the fort. We need to leave.
But where's Peta? Was he killed? He's alive.
Well, that went just about according to plan. I'm trying, Arthur, with everything I have. And
I
I
can't-
keep trying, and you'll keep doubting me, and we'll keep failing. It ain't like that, Dutch. Look at me. Look at me. I'm worried about folk. I know. We should go. Where's Eagle Flies?
The community is good.
Run! Come on! This area is gonna be crawling with
The
soldiers.
community is great and unique.
What about Eagle
I have
Flies?
no
We gotta go, Arthur. Come on.
no issues with the community. It's just
We need to ride hard. Stay with me. Get a move on, Arthur.
Cav is a massive contradiction. Packet is the big I am bully.
Left here, into the trees.
But the community itself, exactly, because Buju knew. Buju exactly knew.
Let's dismount here. We won't get the horses down this path. All right, let's carry on by foot. Try and sell them a little snake oil. You think? It's all I got. Get out of here. Yeah. Let's see if we can lose them down here.
It was because of ends.
I guess
Money.
not. Get behind something or...
But the thing is, you gotta look at it. Look at what they've done to people in that server. They've screwed so many. Digby was screwed.
Let's keep going. Follow the path. It's got...
So, right, I sort of know a little bit about this. Buju still respects Tyrone. He said this on TikTok in his live. What it was money was going to a gang all the time, or something like that. So he was like saying, well, he couldn't be owning this and funding his gang with all his money. So he kept sacking, basically. He kept sacking Tyrone. Which is, in my opinion, that's fair. You can't keep funding unless you're going to make it an empire. You know, if Tyrone said, I'm going to make this an empire for Mafia, you know, he's got every right. But he didn't. So Buju was just basically saying, no, you're not having access to funds if you're not going to do it right. So Tyrone kept going to Cav, and Cav going, yeah. He did. But it was just weird how it opened. I understand both sides. One person had more, one person had less, but one person was using that to fund something that he couldn't. Because as far as I'm aware, it contradicts the rules. I understood both sides. He was going for the Mafia thing. Yeah. Tyrone sold it, didn't he? But I will never ever respect Hackett. After hearing how he spoke, I'll never respect him. And if the rumors are true, the story, should I say, of what he did to his ex and animal cruelty, he deserves everything that's coming his way. As for Cav, I don't know. If it is, he deserves whatever comes his way. I'm one of them that believe in karma. Why? What did his ex do? His ex couldn't have done much worse. No, Taz got his ex on a chat. It was the ex that was there on the chat, I believe. I'm gonna have to have a look back. But the ex actually went into a VC with him. Because there was that voice thing of saying what they were saying about him wasn't true. It was made up, type thing. So I'm not sure. But like I say, if it is true, and it was Packet who did that, I heard Packet kick off at Taz. There was that clip. I mean, I heard Packet threaten to go round to Taz's. You heard that on a clip. He was doing a lot of threats and talking like a, you know, like he's a big I am. Because even I did hear it on the clip of, I know where you live. Now, I don't agree with that. I don't. But I'm also one of them of, come round. If you're going to threaten me, I'll meet you in the car park. That's how we've been brought up. It is egos. But did you ever watch a program? It was a while back now, called Don't Blame Facebook. I think it was called. Show called Don't Blame Facebook. It was on BBC, I think it was. Yeah, Don't Blame Facebook. I'm sure it was called Don't Blame Facebook. So there was only 2 episodes that I remember, and one of it was social media. It was all about social media. So people was doing stupid things and they got fucked for it. But the one that stood out was a boxer. I remember he lost, and a fan basically was going really mental, saying he could knock him out and shit like that. The fan was too busy slating this guy that the actual boxer, because he was a footballer, I can't remember his actual name, but he was a footballer who went boxing, and he took the picture of the guy and said, if no one can tell me where this person lives, I'll pay you. As soon as his name came in for his address, he was on the motorway. The guy never believed him, and he was halfway down to his house, started taking photos of the street sign. As soon as he got near it, he said, put the kettle on. And then it was on the news, he was on the actual TV news, making a public apology. People are mental, because people will drive down. That is why I'm always careful with online shit. But look for it. Don't blame Facebook. It was fucking. I don't know what happened with LB and Gully. What happened with them? Gully took it outside of RP, but he actually wanted to take it personal. So for me, if I get stressed in game, that is that's just me. I'll never take it personal. If I get stressed in the game, I basically internally we're arguing back and forth. I mean, LB is not exactly a you know, Guinea. Nah. Did you know the reason why me and LB had a bit of a disagreement way back when? In season 1 of Unique. Oh yeah. Yeah. I actually called him in RP. And I thought I'd drop it, but Mark sent me a clip because he clipped it. You know Legion Square car park? The phone booth type thing where you can stand inside it. I was in that. Mark rang me on Discord and was talking about court case that was coming up and ideas he wanted to throw into it, stuff like that. So I thought, fuck it, I'll answer it. I'll just stop here while I do it. So I went over, started speaking. Next thing I know, LB is kicking the living shit out of me. I was fairly new to RP at the time. And when I seen it in the corner of my eye, because my screen was slowly moving to the left, I went, I got back in, and I seen LB running away. I didn't know it was him at the time. He ran away, and he jumped in the car. So I went over to him and said, do you want to explain yourself, mate? Why you're kicking the shit out of me? And he's like, oh, no, it was that guy. He's just run off. I knew it was him because I seen him get in the car. And, you know, we had a bit of a run in there. I went, right, okay, I'm going to leave it. But I've always kept it in the game. We literally only ever had one running. But I've never ever gone like serious mode of, you know, try that in person or something stupid like that. People who do that shit, the only time I ever really get defensive, for instance, I was on Apex and someone mentioned my daughter because she was crying. She was really agitated at the time, and the guy was like saying, shut your daughter up, you know, it's a one and stuff like that, and I went, you fucking what? And I called the guy out. That's the only other time I've ever gone really like that because someone's threatened my daughter or telling me to do something to my daughter. But I'd never just call someone out for fun of it. That is over the top. Exactly. If you threaten my family, yeah, I'm coming after you. If it's in like GTA RP, I'll give as good as I get. I don't think you was there the day that someone was taking the piss out of a judging system at Munch and Crunch, and they went, "Oh yeah, I'm a judge." So I basically gave them a bit of banter, and I said, "Judging a penis-sized contest is not really a judging skill, is it? Really?" Yeah, they didn't like that. Alright, I think this is something like judging cock sizes doesn't mean anything, mate. Just means that you fancy the opposite, you know. And I was in front of that bird that you kept arguing with, that Nikki. Because she was there like, "Oh, I wanted to really talk to you," and you know, she was sad. She's actually one of the nicest people I met in the server. When you get to know her. There's only one issue I have with Danny's stream. He's not bad. As you know, I did a short on TikTok for Danny from the court case. He loved it. He laughed, and I even tagged him in it. He laughed, but it's how he spoke about me and two others in his stream. He was literally slagging us off, and then what he did, he actually slagged us off. It weren't a proper like in character thing. It was literally slagging us off. And then you got his cronies, which is his following group, metagaming for him, and he's using that metagame. And I was like, I don't like it, because if we did that, the first thing that would happen to us would get banned. And the second of all, if I ever slagged someone off properly, you know, I'd expect yeah. See, he actually slated me, and it was because I was trying to hint to him over and over and over, I've got my hands full with a case, and he didn't understand that for some reason, and he slagged me off. But then he started getting his group, his cronies. It was Kiwi, saying that Kiwi was underage. He shouldn't be here in Unique. He was literally a child. So his whole chat basically reported Kiwi. And then we got told that Kiwi was on a suspension until they had proof. Season 2, yeah. The new PD. Because that's when he came back from time 2. Yeah, he slated Kiwi. He said he sounded like a child. He slated me, and then I think he had an issue with Mark because of what Mark. Now, this weren't Mark's fault. So what Mark did was listen to what the PD said. The PD said they was investigating, so he let them do their investigation. But it was taking a week, maybe even longer. So Mark got slated for that. It weren't Mark's fault. It was literally every. As I said, I want to go back into Unique, but I don't think I want to do lore in Unique. It was Apollo doing the investigation, and he was trying to get, at the time, Baker to help out with the opinions and stuff. He wanted that little bit of guidance for the investigation. It was just a shit show back then. I've already said that if I go back, I'm doing Krim. I've already got a character name. I'll kill off Adam in there. I'll come back as someone else. I've already got a Krim idea. I've got a perfect Krim person. I want to change the name though. I want to name him Joe Petty. I can imagine. I did say if I went on full on Krim, I'd end up looking to be a Godfather. But you know what else would be fun? So, you know who Joe Pesci is, right? Everyone should know Pesci. Joe Pesci is one of my favourite actors for mafia stuff. So Joe Pesci, let me think what I can put in mind. Have you seen Home Alone? Or Goodfellas? Or even Casino? So in Home Alone, he plays the officer at the beginning, and then he plays the criminal. He plays like is the fat criminal, is the fatter one. In Goodfellas, he's the fucking who goes, oh, you think I'm funny? You think I'm funny? Funny how? Haha, funny? Oh, funny like a fucking clown. Funny. Yeah, he's the burglar. He's the burglar. So oh, I can't put this. I want to create my character on this. No, that's De Niro. Bronx Tales De Niro. Remember now? You know, it's been that long since I watched Bronx Tale. It is in The Irishman. That's his latest one. I mean, I've always loved him in that Casino. He's just a fucking nut job. Literally beating the shit out of some guy with a fucking wired up phone. So what I was going to do is like, you know when you watch like The Godfather, like Casino, you name it, why don't I? You always get one, don't you, that's like a dippy person. Now Joe Pesci's voice is similar to what I wanted to go with. I wanted to play the old style cancel type person. You know, the old Chavis from the council estate that walk around doing like the wannabe gang signs and all that shit. So I was gonna make my character be completely wrong. You played the Godfather game, but you never watched Godfather. You need to go and watch Godfather 1 and 2. 1 and 2, for definite. You watch them. You watched the mother of gangster movie. You can't beat the Godfather films. Can't. I was gonna literally create a second character in Unstoppable, but I realised that you can only have one character at a time. I was gonna make him completely wrong. See, when I was growing up, Chavs thought they was like Chavs thought they was gangster. They weren't. And I was gonna base it on that. The problem is, Unique charge a fortune just for a prio. 80 quid for a silver. That's a lot of money a month. A hell of a lot of money. You know, if it was something like 15 quid. Yeah. Potentially I would. But I want to get a voice changer, a proper decent voice changer, because I can't do a good voice for like how I wanted it to sound. Is that what I mean? And in this server that I'm going to, when it comes out, it's going to be nothing. As you know, the prios get dished out for justice, cop, NHS, and whatever. The gangsters side stuff, I don't know. But if people really want it to be serious, then a bit like what Unique's done, they put a Godfather in, which is good. But Kev being a Godfather, not so good. It's Kev. Kev's shy. That's it. Last time I seen it was Kev, and Kev is shit at doing a Godfather. The KP, if he's doing everything as the Godfather, for the Godfather, should I say, they will be called a consigliere. Because a kingpin is also a Godfather. Kingpin is basically the same as a Godfather, just high end on the drug trade. Now they have a badger. What, a pet badger or? Oh, the KP is coming. So, the Kingpin, again, is exactly the same as a Godfather, but different. That's not bad. But you look up Kingpin and you look up a Godfather. They are both the same, but used to own P9. So P9, was it a cop? P9, because there was a massive announcement from P9 not long back saying that they basically screwed GC1 2. Yeah, there was a massive thing on TikTok and I want to say YouTube, but it might not be YouTube. Something really big happened in P9 because they called everyone in and said Deggy is going to do the whole applications stuff. Yeah. Because of what has gone off, they put Deggy in charge of it. I've already been told that yeah, he got brought into the whole command. But I think he's doing like the admin side for it. As far as I'm aware, he's doing like the admin. I know the government was doing stuff on the PD, and they said Deggy was doing stuff for it. Whereas in New Wave, the just so with it's UK. So New Wave, I spoke to him, the owner itself, and we went into the whole talk of the justice side, and he was like, well, as soon as we opened the thing, he sent me an instant link, said, this is what I'm looking at, and he sent me the courthouse, and you know the CCTV cameras where it shows above the stores, it shows above on the streets, you know, stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, you can have all this, and you know, you'd be able to help defend your client if there's something that contradicts it. And I was like, so you're literally saying, if there's a camera up here and it's pointing down at the road and the cops are in the wrong, we can go, brilliant, we've got it. If there's evidence up there showing that the cops isn't seeing a guy rob a place, we can use it. Yeah. Awesome. He's helping out our side for the lawyer's situation. He sent me to the courthouse, which I think looked amazing. I even spoke to him about an event I wanted to run. He loved it. Signed 2RP. He was in there for a while. He was basically told to create a server, and that is what he's done. He's listened to his following, he's listened to his viewers, and he's gone on and said, I'll do it. So what's happening soon is they're working on the PD, the NHS, the Fire for Justice, and then businesses. So it is all coming into play, mate. I think you'd like it. I do think you'd like it. I'll just quickly get away from this area before I forget.
Behind us! Hold them off! I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
I'll see the last one. Where's Dutch?
There's too many, Arthur. Fall back.
Why are you staying here, you fucking idiot?
This is a losing battle, Arthur. Oh, we gotta do something. I'll hold them here. Move. This is there. This is it. Well, Arthur.
But I do want to do more stories with you, mate. Definitely do.
I said put your damn hands up! Okay. Okay.
Follow my lead. I got a plan.
This is a good one.
We're gonna jump.
Hello, officers.
We're gonna end up jumping.
Them hands up and come here. Put your hands up.
Hello, Captain.
Keep your hands
What do you
up
want
and
to try
come
in
here.
New Wave? And I can try and put your name forward.
Come here.
We can't do
Mark
that.
knows you.
Your man.
What the fuck?
Put your hands up.
Hello, Captain.
Keep your hands up and come here. Come here.
We can't do that. Your man. Those men they killed? They were good men.
What, business?
You're fighting nature, Captain.
Get over here.
Ask my friend. Here. My whole life, I tried to fight change. It's a waste. I see that. Now, it's waste. You can't fight.
You just missed
Captain.
out, Bob.
You can't fight change.
can't fight. Gravity.
Yeah, you just missed out on the Irish pub. It just went not long back. Changed hands. I think you should come to justice with me. With me.
You're okay. What a mess. I know. But a mess is what we need. Oh, we just escaped from chaos. Eagle flies must have been taken. Taken or killed? Well, we can't go find out. No, not now. Charles, we'll send him. Where is he? He's probably back at camp. Let's split up. I'll go tell him. You rest up, then go meet him up at the reservation. We are gonna make it, brother. I can feel it. Faith, Arthur. Have faith.
They've already said they want it. They've said no ifs, no buts. They want it to work in synchronicity, so no matter what, they've got to work together. Meetings regular between both. They've said, alright, so the people that you might know, just for an idea, in New Wave, it's nice to see you there. Luna's there, bearing in mind. But, I see a lot. I think I've seen it for frustration, but they've closed it off now. So there's definitely going to be RP, and I'm looking forward to the actual idea of us lot going in saying, "Oh yeah, they've even stop how many people there is," type of thing. So when I had a meeting with them, said gonna have PD have regular meetings with us. They wanted to see what our RP was like with justice side, the court side, you know, stuff like that. So I said, right, well, there's a massive court video of me and Mark. Mark vouched for it, and I said, there's, you know, there's other stuff. We've done the cell work. I'm not as good in the cells anymore because I've done a lot more of judge work, the Chief Justice work, because that's what I've been doing a lot. The guy is 58. The guy who is running it is 58. I'm sure that's what he said to me. He's got 20 years on me. And he turned around and said, look, he doesn't like certain people, like the majority of us. But he was in Time 2, and he was there for, a long time since it opened. But he's also done a lot of the other servers. Right, I want to basically create one that is for everybody. I think he's already working on the gangs. God, what else were it? The Justice side, as soon as he spoke to me, he was happy with what we've done, because I said we like to do a bit of fun. So when it comes to like the cells, we'll go into the cells, we'll do what we can, maybe negotiate a little bit, but if it's something that they just found guilty, we're just going to say send them down. There's nothing, unless they can prove innocent, or if there's something missing. He said he understands that. And I said, well, other than that, we just like to have a grin, have a laugh. I know serious RP means we've got to be serious. I said the only time that we're really serious, court. That's the only time any of us are doing the serious stuff. That is when it's proper serious. Because we want the win. We want the defense lawyer to go for the win. We want the prosecution to go for the win. That's the only time that we want it to be serious. He understood that. The PD, Deggy, has jumped into New Wave. I don't know if he's going to be doing the PD side or anything, but he is in there. Luna, which I'm a little bit iffy about after what happened in Uni. She's in there. I think you know what I'm on about with Luna. There's going to be a lot. And the person that Mark told me about is a streamer. Now, as much as I like streamers, you don't know. You really don't know. Can you remember when she tried to be a lawyer for us in Unique? And I got instantly said from the higher ups, the government and the PD side of people, or the high end staff, I got told she was not allowed any more whitelisted jobs because she could be on the verge of a ban. I thought I mentioned it to you. That's all you remember. So she upset a lot of people in her community due to the fact she wanted to do Suicide RP. At the time, I didn't know if it was RL or in game. Yeah. So when Danny said to me on the phone she was applying for a job, I was like, no, I've been told I can't. I literally can't. Suicide RP, no thanks. It triggered too many people. It actually triggered me because I know people who have done that. That's why I was like, no. Because I was in the same boat. I didn't know at the time until I was actually told it was Kiwi who was like all over her, trying to calm her down. But I think he fell for her at the same time. He was like, oh, yeah, everywhere you go, I'll go. And, oh, this is my real partner. Here's my new girlfriend. Exactly. Oh, it was fucking weird. Could you imagine? If I did that to my missus, she'd get a piece of paper and say sign over the dotted fucking line. Which is why I've always been careful with the whole E stuff. Don't get me wrong. There's been 2 people that I've gotten to know really well in game, but never that close. That's the thing. You can't even promise that. You can say as long as it don't go too far. It's, let's say your in-game character starts getting your personality traits, and then that's going to lead to something different, because if they like them personality traits, it can lead to that. It can lead to that mutual feeling. Which is why I try and distance myself from doing that. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for Digby and Freya. Perfectly fine. Because they actually made that connection. Kiwi and Luna was like a stalker situation. When Danny was doing Danny DC, I felt like it was a try hard of what would happen. Because there's a lot, and I mean a lot of women. And you couldn't tell if it was just in the RP or not, because some of them was acting so well, or they weren't acting. It was so hard to tell. But some people do actually go, oh, you know, real life personality. And if it is a real life personality and they get attracted to that real life personality, then, you know, it can actually go that further. That's why whenever someone says, what is it? Unique just introduced ERP. I'm uncomfortable with that. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's because your personality starts showing. Your real life personality will come through. Oh, they didn't add ERP. I thought they did. I know someone did. I know a server did. The only servers I've got is Unique, Unstoppable, just back at joking. Probably went. Of course, it'll back it. But you know, it goes too far. It goes into that threshold of you now crossed the line. And people do it all the time. There's I got to know Big Rack fairly well in Go. I got on with her. However, I would not go that step beyond. Whereas in Unique, I've seen people go that a little bit further. It was more like I'd put my wife to the side, get to know this person even more. Yeah, way too further. See, you get me, and this is why I need to RP with you again. I've had more fun in RP with you than I have anyone else. Reason why I've not really done much RP for a couple of months. I've had more fun with you and was doing stuff on Unique than anywhere else. Even Mark didn't like it. And I said, he asked, I think it was Mark who asked. Yeah, exactly. We actually go out and actually look for shit. It was Mark and short Mark saying, who you like to RP with? And I went, my favourite's got to be Fred. And he was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, yeah, but me and Fred was always together, and me and Fred actually did stuff. If it weren't a case, we'd actually just fuck about. Yeah, exactly. We just look around for stuff. We'd actually do something. We wouldn't be looking. Which is why I was like, the Lucy Jones case, you had a tag on your foot. I sort of knew what it was. But I tried to make it so it was fun. Because if I didn't, you would have been stuck in the mayor's office. You would literally been staying there till the end. Yeah, exactly. It was more of, oh, I've got RP, and dragging you into it because Mark at the time was just staying up at the mayor's office. That's where he lived. I was like, no, fuck this. I'm getting Fred involved. What's that? You got a tag on your foot? Naughty boy. Let's get you checked out. Yeah, me. How many times we find each other up? It was brilliant. How many times have I just gone up and said, I don't know, something random, just to get you a little bit triggered to make the RP start flowing? I'd either do something like that, or I'd look into a way to get the story flowing. It has to be done. I find the story flows a lot better when you've started something off. And it's like Benny. I'm really, really trying. Get that like big reaction. The old woman who's at Unstoppable PD. Me and this girl called Bonnie was talking, and it came to the point of Benny was gonna marry her. Oh god. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a nice lad. I like Benny. I really do like Benny. And I tried everything just to get him to go along with it. Even if it was like a fake wedding or something. Just to make some RP quiet, boring, nothing to do. And I was like, yeah, Benny, she's 85. She's got experience. You could get the experience that we never got. You get a gun job. Me and Bonnie was literally bouncing off each other near enough all night. And then it came to the joke of he loved it. He did laugh. But it did sound harsh. I went, just think about it, mate. He's 85. You get... oh, I know how bad it sounds. You get to go through a marriage without meeting the in-laws. You don't have to worry about them. I said it differently at the time. I can't remember how I said it. He loved it, but... I tried everything, mate. I tried everything. And it's not the same, because if you was there, I know that you would have acted perfect. Absolutely perfect. Exactly. It was just the spur of the moment thing, and it worked. All I heard from Bonnie was, oh, for fuck's sake. And she was like, oh, that is... you know, I try. I really, really wanted you to be in there. I did. And Harriet has been talking to me a lot. And I know that you're good friends with Harriet. I know Benny's good friend with Harriet. Oh, what's his name? Stanton. I should be able to get in for a bit. It'll be after the school run, so it'll be four onwards. However, my daughter will be here. Or swimming. She goes swimming at half 4. So I am in Unstoppable for a bit. Then it'll be night time. Hey, what's going on for you and Unique then? Are you flicking between all three? Yeah, I mean, have you got like a set days that you're going to be doing like each one? Or are you just going to stick to one for a bit and then go to another, vice versa? Because I know that when we was... So, what do you think you're doing in Unstoppable? You're still looking for that server. You're the same as me. You are literally the same as me. Yeah. So, here's where I've stood on mine. Joe was mid because they was willing to do like a story and an event off the bat. They even paid for the school for me to do this event, and then they closed. I had to give them that mid mark because they was actually willing to go out of their way. Unique season 1 when I entered was up here. Season 2 hit again, it went to mid, and then they accused me of corruption for no reason, so I left. Unstoppable at the minute, I'm going to say it's between mid and high, just for the fact that, don't get me wrong, me and Benny had an up and down. They've not been bad. The owners haven't been bad. Been listening. They want to put things where it can work. Not many places do that. Me and Cavs already had a disagreement on TikTok. I called him out. He didn't like it. And the likes between me and Cav says it all. I think I'm on like 30 odd and he's got like 5. Oh yeah, definitely. You should be in the Irish. You should definitely be in the Irish pub. I said it just changed hands. Just. If you want, I'll come off stream, and if you want, we'll have a call for half an hour before I go to bed. Do I do that? Yep, yeah, same. Right, let me end the stream. I'll meet you in Discord in about 5 minutes. Talk to you soon, okay? Right. Everyone who is joining me on YouTube, everyone who is joining me on Twitch, thank you for joining. Have a great night. More Red Dead coming at the weekend. After Red Dead 2, if we get completed the weekend, Red Dead 1. I'm also going to be looking to do an horror game. Now, horrors, for me, not my best topic. I've been told to play The Quarry. Now, The Quarry is apparently got some great actors in. One of them being someone from Insidious, which is and the other one being Detective Dewey, which is from Scream. Can't remember his actual name. David Arquette, I believe. Wrong. So I'm looking forward to playing them. But I will be back on Friday night. Red Dead. And potentially either RP or horror. I just gotta see where it goes. Right, have a good night, everyone. Talk to you soon.